Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to study about uh, the tuple. Okay, so in previous class we learned about the list, so now we'll study about the tuple. Okay, so what is a tuple? So first of all we'll write what we are learning today. So tuple is nothing but it also acts as a list, but it is immutable. Okay, so for example, and also it is represented in circular brackets. For example, a is equal to 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So this is a tuple. Okay, so let's check the type. So it's a tuple and it is immutable. That means you cannot update or change the elements of the tuple. For example, suppose you're taking a list here. Okay, a is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and suppose you want to update the second element, then what you can do is a of 1 is equal to 9, say. Okay, then if you print a, it will update it at second, like first index. Okay, but in case of tuple, if you take a of 1, say 1 is equal to again 9, let's take 9, and if you try to print a, then it will throw an error. It says tuple object does not support item assignment. Okay, so that is why the tuple is immutable and you cannot change the values inside. Okay, once it is assigned, it is final. Okay, so this is the tuple. Okay, and this is the basic difference between the list. That is, it is represented with the square brackets, it is represented with this circular brackets, and it is immutable, and this is mutable in case of list. So this is tuple. Now let's study one by one the functions of the tuple. Okay, so there are functions like count, min and max. For example, let's say we are giving some numbers here, it is 5 3 times, and then we are this, let's delete this cell itself, way too confused. Okay, so if I are giving here 4 thrice or 4 times, then a dot count of 4, so it will give 4 because 4 is repeated 4 times, so it is giving 4. If I give 3, then it will throw 1. Okay, so this is how count works in case of tuple. So like it works in a similar scenario like in case of list, right? So a dot, so min of a is, it is 1, and max of a is, that is 4. Okay, so min max count. Okay, there might be some other functions also, you can explore them. So but these are the basic things, okay, to understand. Now let's understand one more function, that is index. Okay, so a dot index of 4. Okay, so it gives 3. So basically, as you can see, there are 4 is repeated 4 times, right? So which index it should give? So it will give the index of first value of 4, that is 0 1 2 and 3, so that is 3. Suppose if I give here some other element, then it will give this 4 value, right? Because it will change to 4 now. See, so this is the index because it takes the first value of the occurrence of any number. Okay, so that is how index works. So next is sum function. Okay, now suppose if you want to add something to the tuple, then what you can do is a dot, okay, let's have a look. Okay, we can use sum function, sum of a comma what you want to add. Suppose if you want to add 2, then it will return like this. Okay, so what it is doing is it is adding first all the elements. For example, let's add these elements. Okay, so that you will have the better understanding. Suppose if we add every number here, okay, just hold on with me. Okay, might take a bit of time, but it will be worth. Okay, so it is 23, right? So whatever elements are there here, the sum of them is 23 here, but what we are doing is adding 2 to it, so it is giving 25. So this is how you can assign like extra value to add to the existing elements of the sum, that is existing elements. Okay, if I give just this sum, then it will give 23. Okay, so this is how it works. So in case of sum. Okay, so this is all about the tuple. Okay, so next we will study about the dictionary. So we'll try to cover some part of dictionary, then last we'll study about the sets, so it will be easy. Okay, so as we used list comprehension to create a list like this, where is it, like this, we'll use dictionary comprehension to create a dictionary. Okay, so let's create first two lists here, A then comma B then comma C then comma D. Okay, and let's take this second list, that is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, so how we can create a dictionary here is, first we'll start the dictionary with flower case, then A is to B for A comma B in zip A comma B. Okay, so this creates a dictionary. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 and D is 4. So basically A is a key here and 1 is value. That means it has assigned A to 1, B to 2 and C to 3 and D to 4. Okay, so this is how it works. So basically A here is key and 1 is value, that is key value pair. Okay, now if I want to access the elements of the dictionary, then what you can do is for I in K print I, what it will print, let's check. So it is printing just the keys A, B, C and D. But if I want both key and value, then what we can do is for I comma J in K dot items print I comma J. So it will print both things, that is A1, A1, B2, C3, D4, like that. So basically K dot items means it will consider all the elements of the dictionary. Okay, and I is nothing but the key and J is nothing but the value. Suppose if you want just key, it will give A, B, C, D, and if I give J, then it will give 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is how it works in case of K dot items. And now if I want to just get the keys, then there is one more method. Okay, and that is print K dot keys. Okay, so basically I need to give a break here because it is printing 4 times. So it will print A, B, C, D. Okay, so K dot keys gives A, B, C, D. Okay, and if I give K dot values, then it will print values. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have given a break statement here, that is why it is not going further. It is just printing the first values, that is A, first key value pair, that is A1, and then it is printing this statement, and then we are hitting a break here. But if I give continue, then it will repeat 4 times because there are 4 values here, that is 4 number of iterations are going on. That is why. Okay, so that is why I have given a break here to make you understand this key value. Okay, so basically we have covered, I think, keys we covered, values get 1. Okay, so now there is one more thing. Suppose if you want to get key dot, suppose if you want to get a particular value, like if you want to get a C, then C is not defined. Okay, see, so if you want to get a value using a key, then you can use like this, you can use the get method here. Okay, does it works vice versa? I don't think so. No, because there is no key present here with the name 3. Okay, so that is why it is not giving. So usually get works in, for the keys, not values. Okay, so this is how it works. Suppose if I give A, then it will print 1. So we covered keys, then values, items and get, then K dot pop 2. Okay, now if I give K dot pop, if I give 2, then what it will do? Okay, key is not present like that. Okay, if I give D here, okay, and if I try to print K, let's create one more time. Yeah, see, it is working. So basically what it is doing is K dot pop D, in the sense it is removing the key value pair of D, that is it is deleting the key of D. Okay, So k dot pop removes the d. Okay. So this is how it works in case of dictionary. So basically we covered dictionary comprehension and then keys, values, items and get. So basically we covered everything. Okay, in case of nested dictionary it works similar case of a list dictionary, that is, okay, let's take this dictionary itself. Okay, why to waste time? Okay, so now if you see this, if you want to access the first element, then you can just write a of 1, which is 1 2 3 2 3, that is 1 is 1 2 and 2 3, and if I write a of 2, then it will give 1 3 2 5, that is 1 3 2 5. Now if I write a of 2 comma 1, then it should give 3, that is 2 comma 1, it is 3. Understood? And if I write a of 2 comma 2, then it will give 5. So this is how we can access the elements of dictionary using indexing method or the slicing method. Okay, so we have covered dictionary also. Now let's try to cover this set also, but yeah, we can cover it. Okay, so in case of dictionary we use flower braces. Okay, in case of set also we can use, like, we should use flower braces. Okay, so a is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, in case, what is the difference between then dictionary and set? So basically dictionary is present in case of key value pairs, but in case of set it is just a flower brace and inside there are elements present. And in case of set there should be not any repeated elements, that means no repetition of elements is allowed in case of set. Okay, that is, all the elements are unique in set. Suppose if you try to repeat the elements also, it will return only the unique elements. For example, if I try to print a, it is returning just 1 2 2 1 2 4 5 34. It is not giving the other 4, and also it will sort the elements, as you can see, 1 2 4 5 34. Okay, so and just let's try to check the d drive. So it is set. Okay, so this is a particular example of a set and it is unique and it will not allow to write the repeated elements. Okay, now there are some operations you need to understand here, that is remove. Okay, so let's try it. A dot remove 34. Now let's try to print a. Okay, we removed it earlier, right? So that's why it's throwing error. Now it will give 1 2 4 5. Okay, so it will remove the specified element in case of remove. Next is discard. So it also discards an element. Let's try to print. So 1 2 5. So it discards the element specified, that is, it acts as a similar case of remove. Okay, and next is pop. Now a dot pop, it will randomly delete the element. Now if I write a here, it will return 2 5. Okay, now does it work if I specify something? A dot pop 1. Okay, it doesn't work like that, so you need to give a dot pop. Now it will return only 5 because we deleted the elements first of all. Okay, so because of this pop randomly deletes the elements of the set. Okay, so let's initialize it again. Now let's check the a. Okay, it is present. Okay, so now the next thing is we study about pop, then clear, add an update. Okay, now if I give a dot clear, then it will empty the set. Okay, see, it just giving the empty set. Now let's initialize it again because we want to have run some operations on it, right? Now there is one more operation, that is b dot add. Okay, so a dot add, if I give 99, what it will do, let's check it. So it is adding 99 here. Okay, a dot update works as a extend or append, I think. For suppose if I take two sets here now. Okay, let's create two simple sets. comma 2 comma 3, and b is equal to 5 comma 6 comma 7. So a dot update b, then we'll print a. So it will act as an extent in case of sets. Okay, so these are some operation in case of sets and the set. Okay, so what we have studied today is tuple, some concepts of tuple, dictionary and set. So this completes the list, the collection part, that is tuple, list, dictionary and set. Okay, so let's revise it once again. So in case of tuple, we studied that it is immutable and some operations, that is count, min, max, index, etc. And in case of dictionary, it is always present in key value pairs. You can use dictionary comprehension to create a dictionary, or you can directly create a dictionary. Okay, and then we try to understand how we can take the elements, access the elements of the dictionary using value, key, etc. Okay, then in case of set, it only arranges the elements in ascending order and takes only the unique, it drops the duplicates, right? So in case of remove and discard, it removes the specified elements, and in case of pop, it will randomly remove any element from the set, and in case of clear, it will clear the set, and add, it will obviously add the element, and in case of update, it will work as extend in case of list. Okay, so these are some concepts of list, tuple, dictionary and set. Hope you learned something and understood something. Till then, take care, bye bye. Okay.